Hi, it's Mrs. B. I'm back again on day 36 of my Carnivore 90-day challenge. I've had a really good evening last night, and I slept well last night. I had a little bit of pain in my hip and my leg, but it was minor compared to what I normally have. So I was very pleased to have a good night like that. That's 2 in a row. I'm pretty happy about that. I don't know if it's this steroid shot or not. It could be. It could be. And then, of course, I am taking another... that was the dog, sorry. Taking another prescription that is gabapentin, and I know that helps with the nerve pain. I don't want to be on any of that, but I am, so we're going to have to deal with it. One thing I did, I went ahead and weighed. I was going to wait till later on, till at least another 30 days, 60 days. Well, I'll be honest, I was kind of depressed. Not depressed, I was disappointed. I have not lost any more weight. Now, I admit, I had a piece of cake the other day. And another thing I have done that I know I shouldn't have done is I put some sugar-free French vanilla flavoring in my coffee. And I know that it probably has a artificial sweetener in it. So, I will cut those out. However, I have done a little bit of research on that on the steroid shots that I've gotten, and I've always heard and I've witnessed people gain weight after getting steroid shots. In fact, my daughter that had passed away, they gave her steroids at one time intravenously in the hospital, and she really did she gained quite a bit of weight. It was, with her, you could tell it was more of a bloating thing. She had always been slender, even after having her children and stuff. And she wasn't all that big. After the steroids, she had lost some before she passed away and everything, but she just wasn't. I just saw the increased weight on her after having the steroid. And then I was reading about it, and sure enough, steroids can cause insulin resistance. So, of course, with the things I've done wrong, the cake and the artificial sweetener, obviously, I'm not going to lose weight like that. Now, I don't know how long the steroid just one, well, it was 2. I had one for spider bites, and then I had the one in my spine for my stenosis. I don't know how long that will stay in and affect my body as far as the insulin resistance. Now, if I go pure carnivore, no more of that crazy, which I've only done it a couple of times, but that sweetener in my coffee in the evening. I drink black coffee in the morning, but in the evening I have a couple of times added heavy whipping cream, some cinnamon oil, and that fat-free, sugar-free French vanilla syrup. Of course that was bad. So I gotta cut that out. So I have a couple of videos that I want to include in this. Jason Fung. And I wanted to tell you who Jason Fung is. He's very, very knowledgeable, and I have heard him spoken of for a long time, and always gets good reviews. So I'm going to read a little bit about him because I want you to know who he is. Okay, this is about his channel. It says he has scientific videos on how to lose weight and reverse type 2 diabetes with diet and intermittent fasting. His official channel of Dr. Jason Fung, F-U-N-G, specialist physician, nephrologist, and New York Times best-selling author of The Obesity Code, The Complete Guide to Fasting, The Diabetes Code, and The Cancer Code. Dr. Fung has experience from treating thousands of patients over many decades and shares his insight on weight loss, diets, nutrition, type 2 diabetes, reversal, and intermittent fasting. The success rate of basic weight loss advice and calorie counting has been shown to be abysmally low. To lose weight, don't follow strategies that have been proven to fail. Instead, Dr. Fung focuses on understanding the science of calories, diets, and fasting, as well as particular tips and regimens with permission. To start losing weight and getting healthier, subscribe to his channel. But I have this video that I'm going to link in the bottom, and is what is insulin resistance. So it's very important, I think, that we know not just, oh, this is a good diet, or eat this way, and oh yeah, they say this, or whatever. I think it's good to know the science. Sometimes it's a little over my head, but I try to understand because I want to be better. I want to be in control of me, not the doctors, not the pharmaceuticals. I want to know. So that's the journey I'm on, along with this carnivore diet. I am also going to link another new doctor down in the description. I believe this doctor, well, in fact, I know he's from Australia, and the website the channel, the YouTube channel that he's on is Low Carb Down Under. Jason Fung is under his own name, just Jason Fung. And then this other doctor, his name is Dr. Paul Mason, and the video is Low Carb from a Doctor's Perspective. And I believe he's talking in this video, he is talking to other doctors and explaining why a low fat diet does not work and why the low carb diet does work. And he's not specifically talking about carnivore. They're probably more, both of them probably talking more about keto. But you know, keto and carnivore are very closely related. With carnivore, you're just taking out all of the carbs. To me, that's the basic difference in carnivore and keto. Now, there's all kinds of carnivore even. Some people, they'll call it strict carnivore, where there is absolutely no what am I? Just no carbs. I mean, which that's what carnivore is supposed to be, is no carbs. But there's also some people don't believe in adding dairy. I think it's all an individual thing, what works for you and what doesn't. And that's the challenge that I'm kind of finding out, because I know something's not right with the way things are going with me. And yes, I know way back there, I think it was day 6 or something, I had a couple of pieces of pizza. And then a few days ago, I did an experiment with sugar, which I ate a piece of cake, and I got very kind of depressed after having that sugar. And then when I ate the protein, I felt better again. I know not to do that anymore. Not that I would have normally. I just wanted to know if it was true. I guess that was silly, I know. But anyway, I know it's in the past. It's over. I'm moving on. I said I was going to incorporate some exercises. I have not yet. I have got to start doing that. So, that's about all I have to say. I'm still feeling good. I have energy. I want to do stuff. Of course, it's starting to look a little bit like spring outside. It's not quite, but it's looking that way, and I want to get out and do stuff. I want to ride my motorcycle again. And I don't know if, I think I may try if it's warm this coming weekend. This is Thursday, so I may try, just go on a short ride on the weekend. I may give you a little video. I don't know. I have a big bike. I miss riding. And Auntie pointed out that's probably what's wrong with my back and hip. I did have 2 motorcycle wrecks in the past. The first one was pretty rough. Thank God I was not injured badly. In fact, I was going, I think it was 70 mile an hour down the highway, and I hit an oil spot in a light. I mean, it was just a light rain, and lost control and went rolling down the road. Thankfully, there was no traffic other than my husband behind me on his motorcycle, so he got to see the whole thing. Normally, I would ride behind him. I just prefer to be behind him, but there was a mix-up and stuff, and I probably shouldn't have been going quite as fast as I was, because it was a little bit of drizzle coming down. Now I'm scared to ride in the rain. I just don't. Nope, I don't want to ride, because you don't know if you're going to hit a slick spot. And I kind of got control of it at first, and then it just went out from under me. And anyway, I wasn't hurt bad. I had road rash on my arm, and and stuff. But I had regular clothes on, plus a rain suit, a frog tog rain suit, and I'm amazed that I didn't have more road rash. I think they call it road rash. But yeah, I just had a little bit, and they took me to the hospital and all that, wouldn't let me move. It was crazy. But I had a helmet on too. If I hadn't had a helmet on, I probably wouldn't be sitting here talking to you. And then, so that totaled that bike. And then I got another bike within a couple of weeks, because I was not going to let it keep me down. I didn't learn to ride a motorcycle until I was 55. And I'm proud of myself for being able to do that. It was scary at first, and I worry more about other people than I worry about myself. as far as riding it. However, basically both wrecks I had were my fault, so I should worry about me on the road, I guess. I'm very cautious normally, especially after those wrecks. The second one I had, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. When I think about it, I still get a little irritated. It was my fault, I know, but I got a little irritated at my husband. He was in front of me, like normal. But we had a nephew, my nephew and his fiance were riding a motorcycle too. There were three motorcycles, 4 people. And their motorcycle kept breaking down. So we had pulled over, for them to get it running better again. I think it just died, so they got it running. Well, they took off. They were going to go back to town because we were out in the country, and they were going to go back to town, to get the bike put up and get it fixed. So they went on. So then we were putting on our helmets and stuff, and then we took off to catch them. So my husband's going pretty well. He's not speeding, but he's going the speed limit, and I'm following him. But I normally stay at least a car to 2 car lengths behind him. He likes me to be closer. I do not like to be closer. Well, we were coming, going pretty quick, good, and he sees my nephew stuck on the side of the road with his girlfriend on their bike quit. And I looked, of course. Well, my husband slams on his brakes. I ran in the back of him. I was able to kind of steer it off a little bit, but there was road construction. Not road construction, but they'd been working on the what do you call it, shoulder? There's no shoulder, but there was a pile of dirt over here on the right-hand side. And then there was traffic coming. I think it was a pickup coming toward us on the other side. Well, I couldn't go around him on the left because that other pickup was coming. And I couldn't really go to the side too much because of to the right side because of the pile of dirt. So I tried to miss him. So I kind of clipped the back of his motorcycle. I was scared to death I was going to push him in front of the pickup that was coming. Well, so I ran into him. He didn't know who did it. He thought a vehicle, not a motorcycle. He thought a vehicle ran into the back of him, and he was ticked off. And I was laying on the ground. He wasn't. It didn't knock him over. He was able to keep control of his and just kind of pull over and stop, where not me. My bike, I fall over with it, and it's on top of me, and it's hot. And everybody stops, and they run over, and they go to pick the bike up off of me, and it was mostly on one of my legs. So I get out, and I have a leather jacket on, and I have my helmet on, and have gloves on, like you're supposed to do. Had the chaps on. I mean, I'm covered in leather, so that won't get hurt. Which thankfully there was no road rash with this, but I was so mad. My adrenaline was going crazy. You know how you watch races, car races, and sometimes you'll see a wreck. One of the drivers has a wreck, and he gets out of the car, and he pulls off his helmet, and he throws it, and he's throwing his gloves. That's exactly what I did. They wanted to help me, and I'm like, no, give me a minute. And I started ripping off my gloves, threw them on the ground. I took my helmet off, and I threw it on the ground, and took off my leather jacket, and I threw it on the ground. I was acting a fool. A fool. Well, him telling me it was my fault did not help at all. But I agree. It was my fault. If you run into the back of somebody, you're following them too close. So, it obviously was my fault. Anyway, that was my other motorcycle accident. So, and if you think about it, it's that side, the second wreck, it is that side that hurts the most on my hip and leg. Although, the first motorcycle wreck was more traumatic as far as how hard I hit the... Oh, well, maybe not. We were going pretty good speed on both of them, but that's probably where most of my problems have been. But through the years, I have fallen downstairs. I have, what else? I've tripped. I've done all kinds of silly things. So there's no telling. It's just a progression of different things I've done. So anyway, that's where I went on a tangent, told you all of that stuff. But that's probably where a lot of the damage has come from my back. And but I still want to ride my motorcycle. I do. I've been riding 11 years now. 11 years. I say that, but I haven't rode probably in a year and a half because of this back injury. But I want to ride. And if I do, I may show y'all a video or a picture of my bike. I don't know. We'll see. Real quickly, I am going to show you, I don't know how well this is going to work because I've done it before and it didn't work. I think what I'll do is take the background off real quick like I did yesterday. So hang on. Okay. What? Oh, yeah, you see stuff behind me. What I was going to show you is the jewelry. This is the necklace. Can you see the necklace today? This is the necklace that I'm wearing today. I love it. It's just an inexpensive little necklace. Of course, they're all $5 for a set. But this is the necklace. I love hearts. Yeah, I'm holding it all wrong, but anyway, I love hearts. And this is the necklace. And there's a little heart to go with it for the earrings. I have other hearts that are bigger, and one is just so blingy that it's just too big, too much for me to wear with what I'm wearing today, my jeans and this shirt. But isn't that cute? I just love that heart. Just love the heart. And I love the little earrings. And then today I am wearing a couple of rings. This is I think they call it a knuckle ring. I don't normally wear stuff like that, but I just thought it was cute. But this is what it looks like. And of course it too has that little stretchy band so that it'll fit any size finger. And then I am wearing this one, which I think this one's a cute one too. Let's see if you can see it. See, it's just a little, has some little stones on it, and then this little loop. I don't know, I like it. So I thought I would wear that today. And of course, this was just my wedding ring. I have not redone my fingernails. They're the same one. I want those to be probably for about a week. I'll leave them on for about a week before I change those. And remember, if 5 people join the Facebook group of Starla's Heavenly Nails, I will have a drawing of those 5 people and give them a set of nails, whoever wins that drawing. And the same thing with Blessed and Blinged for this jewelry. If 5 people join that Facebook group, I will have a drawing and give a a set necklace and earrings to the winner of that drawing. But those 5 people, you have to tell them that Mrs. B or Brenda or your mom, your mother, you know, whatever, just let them know that Brenda from YouTube recommended. You know, just let them know, so they will know, and they can make sure that I know that you joined, and then I'll do that drawing. I'm kind of excited about doing that. I think it'd be fun. Just be fun. And I might do the drawing on the video, show you on the drawing, because I think I'll spin a wheel and it'll have your names on it, and whoever wins, you will see that it happened like that. Okay, one other thing I want to show, and this is mostly for Jan. Jan, you had shown interest in my sewing, and I think I showed you the other day that I was making little caddies for walkers for a rest home. Well, whoops, I got to get where I can see too. This is one. These are pockets. This one's like for pins and stuff, and then there's a bigger pocket here and a bigger pocket here, and it's also the same on the other side. And this is one that I made for them. I think they'll enjoy the different colors, you know. And then I made one that's kind of a patriotic one, but I love hearts, so I wanted to give them something colorful. So those are done, and I still have a lot to do, so I just thought I'd show you that, Jan. Thought you might be interested to see what I've been up to. You guys, thanks for putting up with me. Thanks for watching my video, watching my journey on this carnivore. I'm really excited, even though I haven't lost a lot of weight. I am still very excited for the way I feel. And even though I got kind of depressed, or not depressed, but discouraged over the lack of weight loss, I compared myself to someone else, and I shouldn't have. And, you know, I'm human. That's what we do. But even though I haven't lost the weight, I know I will. I know it's just going to take some time and being consistent. And I may check into some, I don't know. I might even, I know Dr. Berry has a group you can join to get personalized help. And so does almost all of them do, all of these people. The steak and butter girl, and I'm really interested in the guy that's with her, and I can't remember his name. And I know I could join and get information from him. I know the girl from Australia, 5 Minute Body, Rena. You can join her. She has a group. So they talk about how important it is to have a community that's doing this with you. Well, that's what y'all are to me. I'm not selling you anything. I'm not telling you to do this. I'm just letting y'all keep me accountable. That's what I'm doing. And I'm trying to share some information that I'm finding. So anyway, I'm going to do better. I'm going to try harder. I'm not upset with myself. I just want to be better, and every step is a step in the right direction. So thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and commenting. Your comments mean a lot to me. Thank you, and we'll see you later. Bye.